Hello everyone. If you want to hide fraud, do this. If I wanted to hide fraud, this is exactly what I would do. Now, before anyone panics, let me be very clear. This video is not about teaching fraud. It's about understanding how fraud hides so we can prevent it. Because auditors don't stop fraud by memorizing rules. They stop it by understanding behavior. So let's flip the logic. If my goal was to hide fraud, it wouldn't break the rules loudly. I would do it the opposite. First thing I would do, I make everything look normal. No sudden spikes, no dramatic changes, no big one-off transactions. Fraud loves routine. Small amounts, repeated often, blended into daily operations. Because what's reviewed carefully is what looks unusual. What looks familiar often passes straight through. Second thing I would do, I would hide behind trusted people, long-tenured employees, high performers, good team players, because the most dangerous phase in control environment is I trust them. Trust is important, of course, but blind trust is the best hiding place fraud can find. Third, I would overload the process. Too many reports, too many approvals, too many emails, not to strengthen controls, but to exhaust them. Because tired reviewers stop questioning. They skim. They click approve. Control fatigue is a fraudster's best friend. Fourth, I would make sure responsibilities are unclear. HR thinks IT did it. IT thinks finance did it. Finance thinks it's already reviewed. When ownership is shared by everyone, it is owned by no one. And finally, this one matters most. I would create a culture where people don't ask questions, where challenging feels risky, where silence is safer than curiosity, because fraud doesn't survive scrutiny. It survives comfort. Now, let me flip this back. If you want to prevent fraud, do the opposite of everything I just said. Pay attention to routine, not just exceptions. Rotate responsibilities, even for trusted people. Simplify controls so reviewers can actually think. Clarify ownership. One control, one accountable owner. And most importantly, create a culture where asking why is seen as professional, not personal. That's why auditors often say fraud isn't a control failure at first. It's a cultural one. Because when people feel safe speaking up, fraud struggles to breathe. So remember this, fraud rarely hides in complexity. It hides in familiarity. The best defense is not suspicion, it's awareness. If this makes you think differently about controls, trust, or culture, then it is doing its job. Thank you for watching.